what is a nutrient? A nutrient is a substance that provides nourishment for the sustenance of life and growth. There are six categories of nutrients: carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, and water. Nutrients are selected into certain groups according to their size and their function in the body. They are usually divided into two main groups: macronutrients and micronutrients, except for water, which is left alone. Carbohydrates, proteins, and fats are called macronutrients. This is because they are big in size, and they are also called energy nutrients because they provide energy the body needs to do things throughout the day. Vitamins and minerals are called micronutrients. This is because of their size. They are much smaller in size, and we need to consume a much smaller quantity of them than we do as of macronutrients. They are still very essential and important, but we don't need as much. Micronutrients are also classified whether they are soluble in water or not. Vitamins A, E, D, and K are fat soluble, and the B complex vitamins and C vitamins are water soluble. Another way to classify nutrients is whether they are organic or not. This means in their organic chemistry. Water and minerals are inorganic, while all the other nutrients are organic because they contain carbon atoms. Nutrients are chemical substances which can be found in every living thing on Earth. Nutrients help to break down food to give organisms energy. They are used in every process in an organism's body, such as growth, which is building cells, repair, which is healing a wound, and maintaining life, which is breathing. Plants and autotrophic organisms obtain their nutrients by absorbing them from soil and water. From the basic nutrients a plant needs, like oxygen, hydrogen, carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, magnesium, and sulfur, they create their own nutrients, such as sugars. Most organisms need nutrients created by autotrophs, but humans and animals obtain most of their nutrients from food. Essential nutrients are the ones which the body cannot synthesize. These are carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. They must be obtained from food. What do we get out of the nutrients? Water. Half to 3/4 of the human body is made out of water. It is essential that we consume water because of its functions in the body. Water carries out nutrients to our cells and carries waste from our body. It regulates body temperature. It also dissolves vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and other water-soluble nutrients. And finally, it lubricates joints. Protein. Proteins are made of amino acids. There are 20 types of amino acids, which are building blocks that help our body perform everyday activities. Proteins help our body build new cells, repair old cells, create hormones and enzymes, and provide energy. The sources of protein are meat, fish, eggs, poultry, dairy products, legumes, nuts, and seeds. Breads, cereals, and vegetables also contain small amounts of protein. Carbohydrates. They give us quick energy. They quickly go into our blood as glucose, which is blood sugar, which is used as fuel first, and then the leftovers are turned into fat. There are two types of carbohydrates: simple carbohydrates and complex carbohydrates, or starches. Simple carbohydrates are high in calories and low in nutritional value. They only provide temporary energy. These are fruits, juices, milk, yogurt, candy, soda, and jelly. Starches, or complex carbohydrates, are a great source of fuel or energy in the body. They are rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber. The sources of starches are whole grain breads and cereals, pasta, vegetables, rice, tortilla, and legumes. Fiber is the plant material that doesn't break down when we digest food. This material helps aid in digestion, promotes regularity, and reduces the risk of developing diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, and obesity, and some types of cancer. Fats. It gives our body fatty acids, which are needed to grow and to produce more cells. It gives our body fatty acids. Fat also helps fat-soluble vitamins to move through the body, such as vitamin A, D, E, and K. Fat helps protect our organs against trauma. Our body stores excess calories as fat, which is saved up as energy. The sources of fat are butter, vegetable oils, salad dressings, nuts, and seeds, dairy products made with whole milk or cream, and meats. Vitamins. They do not provide energy, but they do help regulate chemical processes in the body. There are 13 different types of vitamins required for food health. We can obtain vitamins from fruits, vegetables, milk, whole grain breads, cereals, and legumes. There are 6 types of vitamins. Vitamin A helps take care of healthy skin and hair. It also contributes to strong bones and teeth, as well as it aids in night vision. Vitamin D helps the body build strong bones and teeth and helps the body use calcium and phosphorus. Vitamin E helps form red blood cells, muscles, and other tissues. Vitamin K helps blood to clot. Vitamin B complex helps the body use energy from the food we eat and helps in the function of brain, muscles, and nerves. Vitamin C helps heal wounds, maintain healthy bones, teeth, and blood vessels, and helps body fight infections. Minerals. They are necessary for almost every process in life. They become part of the body as the body needs 16 minerals daily. They can be obtained from meats, beans, nuts, fruits, vegetables, dairy products, and grains.
What do nutrients do? There are 6 types of nutrients that have different benefits and functions, as you know. There are proteins, carbohydrates, and especially the carbohydrates are the main energy source for the brain. Without carbohydrates, the body wouldn't work properly. Sources include fruit, bread, and also grains, starchy vegetables, and sugars. Proteins is the major structural component of a cell and is responsible for building and repairing the body tissue. Fat is an energy source that when consumed increases the absorption of fat soluble. Vitamin C is necessary for the synthesis of collagen, which provides structure to blood vessels, bone, and ligaments. Sodium helps them maintain fluid volume outside of the cell and helps cells to function normally. Water helps maintain homeostasis in the body and transports nutrients to cell. All are necessary for the body. Without one, the body wouldn't work well and you can get sick. How science has affected the nutrients. Nutrition is a science that examines the relationship between diet and health. Diet are health professionals who specialize in the area to study and are trained to provide safe evidence-based on diet advice and interventions. Excesses of and imbalances in diet can produce negative impacts on health, as we can see by science, which may lead to diseases such as cardiovascular disease, diabetes, scurvy, obesity, or osteoporosis, as well as psychological and behavioral problems. Moreover, excessive ingestion of elements that have no apparent role in the health, example lead, mercury, PCBs, dioxins, may incur toxic and potential lethal effects depending on the dose. Here we can see one problem that have been made by science by experiments. Many common diseases and their symptoms can often be prevented or alleviated with better nutrition.
Diet. A balanced diet is when you eat healthy and so your body works effectively and actively, and you feel better with yourself. You feel happier. You feel more enthusiastic. So, what do you need to do for a balanced diet? First of all, I want to talk about water. Water is a mineral that's basically what your body needs, and it makes everything much better. It prevents you from illness, from many diseases, and it hydrates you. So you should drink about 2 liters of water a day. Also, it's very important to eat each 3 to 4 hours so your metabolism doesn't stop working and it works effectively during the whole day and you don't get so much hungry. It is also very important the thing of sugar. Sugar is not bad. We need sugar. Sugar is what makes us energy and it's 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 very good. But you just have to be very careful with it because you can abuse from sugar. Also be very careful with refined sugars. Those aren't so good to you and you should consume it very rarely, like once or twice a week, because sugar is added naturally in fruits and in many foods, but you just don't you just don't know about it. Also, it is better to choose most of the time a good fat and a good carb. A good fat is, for example, olive oil, avocado, peanut butter, salmon, and a good carb is like brown rice, brown bread, whole grains. Those are much better than the simple ones because these ones will storage your energy and will make them last longer. Also, it's very important to consume a good portion of protein. Proteins will make you feel satisfied and will make your muscles get stronger and get bigger, and it will make your diet much better. You need to avoid feeling hungry because when you have passed many hours without eating, you will get very angry and then start eating whatever you want, eating things that aren't the best choice to you. And it's very important, a very good tip is to organize your meals. Have your snacks ready, have your lunch ready, and sleep to 7 to 8 hours a day. Consume vitamins, fiber, and minerals from vegetables, and stay active. Obesity. Obesity means when there's too much fat in your body. It doesn't mean you are overweighted because your overweight may be from muscle or from water or from whatever thing else, but when it is overweighted by fat. The causes of obesity are eating more food than your body can use. When you eat so much calories that you don't even burn them, and those calories turn into fat, and that excessive fat starts to damage your body. Also, when you drink too much alcohol, it will make you very propense to obesity and not getting enough exercise. If you don't have a healthy lifestyle, and you don't have a good physical activities, your probabilities to be obese will be much higher. So, gaining too much weight will be dangerous for us because obesity is a struggle that makes you much propense to every kind of disease, to heart disease and pulmonary diseases. You will have problems with your knees because you're way too heavy, and it makes your lifestyle much difficult because you're not healthy and you're not feeling good with yourself. So obesity is a disease that it's very likely. It's very seen in many countries. In America and in South America, it's very frequently, and we need to stop this problem because this causes insecurities in yourself. This causes not only physical sicknesses but also mentally. And for preventing obesity, you should have a healthy lifestyle and make sure you are eating healthy, you are doing some exercise, you feel good with yourself.